Weird facts about Armenia. Armenians are known for being hospitable, polite, kind-hearted people who respect elders, treat children gently, and uphold strong family values. Let us take you on the journey of Armenia to know more about their culture. It's usually a good idea to be informed of local greetings and goodbye customs while visiting a new country. Visitors visiting Armenia may witness residents greeting one another by kissing on the cheek, which is the most popular greeting among friends and relatives. Furthermore, it is normal for women to hold hands. This isn't always a sign that they're dating. It's just a common way for close friends to express their devotion. They like drinking enormous amounts of vodka and eating a peculiar dish called kash, which is made of cow feet that has been cooked all night. This holiday tradition is said to help with hangovers. The only catch is that you must consume the soup with your hands. You might wonder how that's feasible. To make the soup firm, break up as much lavish flatbread as possible and consume it with your hands. They'll make fun of you if you use a spoon. Armenians are giving everyone a nickname, especially politicians and public personalities. They used to refer to Sirs Sarsgian, their previous president, as Chebrashka, a teddy bear mascot from a popular Soviet cartoon. They also have a wealthy oligarch whom they refer to as Lefik Samo, which means women's bras, because his father made a fortune selling them. Protective parents. Armenian parents are known for being protective, and it's not uncommon for adult children to remain with their parents until they marry or even for their entire life. Parents typically pay for their children's education, marriage, and other life events, which is a concept that many people from the Western world are familiar with. Furthermore, if someone is visiting Armenia with their children, it is common for a local to stop by, admire the child, and ask questions. This is seldom a cause for concern, but it is a custom that travelers should be aware of. Expensive and too big weddings. Even the poorest Armenian households throw lavish weddings and lavishly spend money on them. The bride and groom, as well as all of their friends and relatives, will frequently be seen cruising down the city in a barrage of new Mercedes G-Class automobiles. Superstitions. Despite the fact that it's a superstition, many families still follow this tradition and refuse to let anybody see their infants for 40 days. Only very close relatives are exempt. The tradition is based on safety and medical considerations, since babies are extremely sensitive to germs. The older women in the family make an exceptionally salty cookie according to a particular recipe for St. Sarkis Day, the Armenian counterpart of Valentine's Day. It is eaten by the family's unmarried females who are said to dream about their future spouses afterward. If he offers them a cup of water in their dream, they know it's him. Before really separating, saying bye dozens of times, Armenians usually say goodbye, but it takes a long time to say goodbye. Before departing, friends or relatives may circle around and say farewell to the same individual twice or 3 times. Because everyone is having more talks as they say their goodbyes, this process might take a long time. Everyone goes to church. However, most people will only light a candle and stay there for a few minutes, chatting to God before leaving. Their vehicles operate on natural gas rather than oil, because natural gas is 3 times cheaper than oil for automobiles in Armenia. Most of their cars have been converted to operate on it, as opposed to oil in the rest of the globe. It is, however, extremely unsafe, and they fill up the car while standing far away from the station. People have realized the value of water and its life-giving qualities in a region with such restricted water resources. Many traditions associated with life, gratitude, and good fortune involve water in some form. Vardavar, the day one can't be a snob, is one of Armenia's most beautiful celebrations. The celebration is today recognized as a Christian feast. However, it has pagan roots and is associated with goddess Astgik, the goddess of water and purity. Stay at home if you're worried about getting wet, since Armenians go out and pour water on everyone who appears to be unhappy to be alive. It's a method to cleanse and awake from the routine, and if you're willing to be a child again, you may enjoy the time of your life. Family ladies also throw water on the route for good luck, such as when the son is drafted into the army or when someone travels on a long journey away from home. This is a relic from the pagan era. Animal sacrifice, sheep, goat, or even rooster, is either promised or carried out as a form of appreciation for things like recovering from a terrible sickness, being able to have a child, or even being enrolled to university. The animal is acquired and murdered by other professionals or male family members. This is sometimes done in the apartment building's yard, in the presence of neighbors and children. Drawing a cross with animal blood on the gathering children's foreheads for good luck and protection is a common tradition. Flesh is subsequently prepared and distributed across the community rather than being eaten by the clan alone. When visitors come, there is an abundance of food on the table. Even if the visitors claim not to be hungry, they will be served an excessive amount of food and forced to eat it. It would be considered offensive to the host if you didn't try everything. Therefore, be hungry before attending to an Armenian meal to prevent humiliation. They'll also be drinking vodka shots while dining, regardless of the occasion. There are constant anti-government protests. At least once a year, large-scale protests against the government occur. It's extremely beneficial to jobless folks. They held the greatest anti-government rally in their history in the spring of 2018 and peacefully disposed their corrupt administration, paving the way for a new, youthful, and dynamic government. Crazy about chess. Chess is almost a national sport in the country. Chess is promoted as a kind of education, and children are taught to play from an early age. On New Year's Eve in Armenia, it was customary for youngsters to assemble in groups and go about their village singing songs and wishing their neighbors a Happy New Year. As a gift, they generally got a lot of fruit. It was customary for family members to exchange gifts, but a woman was never expected to receive a gift from her husband, as this was regarded as a disgrace. Children in the family, started with the smallest and working their way up to the old, would go to their father, who had the presents hidden under his coat, and kiss their father's hand before receiving their gift. Well, that's it for today's video. Which of these do you like the most, or which did you find weird? Do let us know in the comment section, and please subscribe to our channel Weird World Facts and ring the notification bell for the latest video updates.